Are you effectively capturing the attention of your future clients the moment they first realize a problem exists? Or are you waiting until they are already comparing your competitors? In the modern B2B landscape, the power has shifted entirely. The traditional sales funnel, where a representative guided a prospect from start to finish, is no longer in use. Today, the buyer is in the driver's seat long before you even know they're looking. When it comes to the buyer research and awareness stage of the buyer's journey, it means you need to be ready from the get-go. Recent data shows that B2B buyers now complete 70% to 90% of their research before ever engaging with a sales representative. This shift makes the awareness stage the most critical, yet often the most undervalued phase of the buyer's journey. This is the moment when a simple symptom, such as a drop in team productivity or a spike in operational costs, transforms into a recognized need. It's when a buyer transitions from passively accepting a situation to actively looking for answers. To succeed here, you must move away from the hard sell and embrace a role as a trusted educator. Decoding the awareness mindset, symptoms versus solutions. Think of the awareness stage as a visit to the doctor. When a patient feels a sharp pain in their knee, they don't walk into a clinic asking for a specific brand of titanium joint replacement. They walk in describing the pain. They want to know why it hurts, what it might mean, and if it's a sign of a larger issue. They are looking for a diagnosis, not a prescription. The same logic applies to your prospects. At this stage, they aren't searching for your specific product name or even a category like enterprise resource planning software. Instead, they are typing questions into search engines that reflect their daily frustrations. Why is my team missing deadlines despite working overtime? How to reduce client churn in a high-touch service business? What are the hidden costs of manual data entry in 2025? Their search intent is focused on diagnosing symptoms. If you try to sell them a solution before they have even defined their problem, you create sales friction. Statistics suggest that 80% of business decision-makers prefer to get company information from a series of articles rather than a direct advertisement. They want value, not a pitch. When you provide that value, you build the foundation of trust. High-impact buyer awareness strategies. To meet these inquisitive buyers, you need a strategy that prioritizes discovery and education. How do you ensure your brand is the one providing the answers? It begins with effective buyer awareness strategies and a commitment to high-quality content. 1. The topic cluster model. Gone are the days of stuffing a single blog post with keywords and hoping for the best. Modern SEO requires topical authority. By using a pillar and cluster model, you create a central pillar page about a broad topic, such as the ultimate guide to operational efficiency, and link it to several cluster blog posts that answer specific, symptom-based questions. This structure serves two purposes. It provides a roadmap for the reader to delve deeper into their research, and it signals to search engines that you are a comprehensive expert. This is vital for ranking higher when prospects are in the initial research phase. Without this authority, your content remains invisible. 2. Insightful and empathetic blogging. Your blog should be your most active educational tool. Use it to address the pain points your audience feels daily. Instead of writing about our new software features, try 5 reasons your current workflow is slowing down growth. This approach meets the buyer exactly where they are. It acknowledges their frustration and provides a path forward. Marketers who prioritize blogging efforts are 13 times more likely to see positive ROI because blogs are indexed quickly and address specific search queries directly. 3. Visual and audio learning. Not every buyer wants to read an extended essay during their lunch break. Diversity in content is key to capturing a wider audience. Infographics. Research shows 41% of consumers prefer learning about new products through infographics because they simplify complex ideas and make data easy to digest. Short videos. A 60 to 90-second video explaining a common industry challenge can capture a busy executive's attention far better than a wall of text. It builds immediate trust by putting a face or a voice to the brand. Podcasts. Audio content is booming. Approximately 51% of B2B buyers listen to podcasts during the awareness stage of their journey. It's a great way to build a personal connection while your prospect is commuting, exercising, or multitasking. The data mandate: why guesswork is obsolete. Many marketing teams still rely on gut feel or what the competition is doing when deciding what to write about. This is a costly mistake. In the awareness stage, every piece of content should be backed by search data and buyer behavior analytics. Why is data so important? Because it eliminates subjective interpretation and replaces it with quantifiable evidence. When you use data-driven marketing, you stop shouting into the void and start answering the exact questions your audience is asking. Research confirms that companies utilizing a data-driven approach have been shown to realize 5 to 8 times greater ROI on their marketing spend than those who do not. This efficiency is only possible when you understand the search volume and intent behind the keywords your prospects use. Key metrics to track. At this early stage, you shouldn't be focusing on closed deals or demo requests. Those metrics come later. For awareness, you must shift your focus to discovery and consumption. Unique visitors and organic traffic. Is your SEO actually intercepting the queries of people who have never heard of you? Time on page. If a user spends 5 minutes on a deep dive educational post, they are finding the value they searched for. Bounce rate. A high bounce rate might suggest that your headline promised an answer your content didn't deliver. Scroll depth. This is a vital metric for long-form content. It indicates whether the reader found the information engaging enough to read to the end. Asset downloads. While they might not be ready for a demo, a download of a problem diagnosis checklist is a strong indicator of interest. Strategic technology. Building the awareness foundation. To scale your buyer awareness strategies, you need a robust tech stack that acts as an engine for discovery. Using a platform like HubSpot allows you to automate the research process and personalize the experience for every visitor, even before you know their name. SEO and discovery tools. The built-in SEO tools in HubSpot allow you to identify low-hanging fruit, keywords that have high search volume but low competition. By targeting these, you can ensure your awareness content actually gets seen by the right people. Smart content and personalization. Even at the very beginning of the journey, personalization is a powerful tool. You can use smart content to change what a visitor sees on your site based on their referral source. If a visitor arrives from a LinkedIn group dedicated to remote team management, your homepage or blog sidebar can automatically display a banner for your remote workflow audit guide. This instant relevance makes the prospect feel understood. Intentional lead scoring. Another vital part of the tech stack is lead scoring. During the awareness stage, you must be careful not to scare away leads. A prospect who reads one blog post is not a hot lead yet. Assign them a low point value, perhaps 1 or 2 points. This ensures your sales team doesn't reach out with a heavy pitch too early, which preserves the relationship until the prospect is ready to move into the consideration stage. Bridging the gap. Moving from awareness to consideration. The ultimate goal of the awareness stage is to help the prospect define their problem so clearly that they naturally want to look at solutions. This is where you build the bridge to the next stage of the buyer's journey. Your call to action, CTA, at this stage must be subtle. Instead of request a demo, which feels like a marriage proposal on a first date, use download our free industry benchmark report or watch our 5-minute explainer on process bottlenecks. By offering a high-value, low-commitment next step, you keep the conversation going without demanding too much from the prospect. Effective lead nurturing is highly profitable. Companies that excel at nurturing their leads generate 50% more sales-ready leads at a 33% lower cost. This success comes from being helpful for a long time before you ever ask for a sale. When the time finally comes for a sales handoff, the conversation should remain empathetic and helpful. If your sales team sees that a prospect has only consumed awareness stage content, their outreach should be a no-pitch check-in. I saw you were looking at our guide on high employee turnover. I wanted to share this additional free resource on industry retention benchmarks. Let me know if you have any questions about the data. The importance of content relevance. In the awareness stage, the relevance of your content is your strongest currency. If you provide a generic answer to a specific problem, the buyer will keep looking. But if you provide a deep, insightful analysis that makes them say, "That's exactly what I'm going through," you have won their attention. This relevance is built by asking the right questions. What keeps my ideal customer up at night? What are the hidden problems they haven't even named yet? How can I provide a quick win that proves my expertise? By focusing on these questions, you create a content strategy that isn't just about traffic. It's about building a community of people who look to you for answers. Elevating the foundation. The buyer's journey is a long-distance race, not a sprint. Success starts with a non-negotiable focus on the awareness stage. You must stop being a provider of products and start being a trusted educator. This shift, backed by data and the right technology, is what separates market leaders from those who are constantly chasing leads that have already moved on to a more helpful competitor. By helping your prospects name their pain and frame their challenges, you become more than a vendor. You become a partner in their success. This foundation makes every subsequent step of the journey easier, faster, and more successful. When you show up early with the right answers, you aren't just one of many options. You are the preferred guide. Are your initial touchpoints built on speculation, or are they backed by evidence that truly converts? While delaying the connection to sales is important at this stage, accelerating your overall strategy is not. This is where specialized expertise becomes a significant advantage. Aspiration Marketing leverages proven expertise to help companies master these early-stage challenges. We specialize in using data-driven marketing and targeted HubSpot configurations to turn vague symptoms into clear paths for growth. Our approach ensures that your educational materials aren't just seen, they are remembered and acted upon. We can help you assess your current content gaps and build a validated foundation for your buyer's journey today. Connect with us for a content strategy audit and see how we can maximize your reach and turn every new contact into a loyal customer.